Former President Trump says he will appeal this verdict. So joining us now to break it all down is attorney Julie Rendelman. She is a former Brooklyn Assistant District Attorney. Thanks for being with us tonight, Julie.
Thank you for having me.
So just your initial thoughts on this verdict.
So look, this was an interesting thing. Some people thought it was such a quick verdict that it might have gone the opposite way, because you had to get each of these jurors not just to agree to each of them, but to agree to an amount. So it was interesting. Less than 3 hours, as they described, less than the time it took for the judge to read basically the charges in the verdict sheet, for them to all agree, all 9 of them, that he was liable for both acts.
Do you see this as vindication for E. Jean Carroll?
Well, of course. I mean, this is for her a long time coming, especially with the statements that have been made about her by Donald Trump. And by the way, those who support Donald Trump. And so I think this is a huge, huge victory for her. And I think from her perspective, a long time coming.
On the legalities of this, if people have not been following, can you explain the differences here legally between sexual abuse and rape? We understand that the statute of limitations has run out for the claim of rape. So how does this all break down?
Sure. So this is simply a civil case, and the difference is rape refers more to the idea of intercourse, whereas sexual abuse is non-consensual sexual contact. Now, the question becomes, well, why did the jury not find the rape, since she was claiming it was a rape? We don't know. This is a unanimous jury. We don't know if we're ever going to hear from them. And it'll be interesting to see what brought them to that second tier. Was it something that some were disagreeing, and so they came to, in a sense, a compromise, or they believed they had enough for that one, but they didn't feel like they had met that burden of preponderance of the evidence for the rape case?
Do you believe that it helped or hurt things that Trump not only didn't testify, but didn't even appear?
So I think the biggest thing that everyone's talking about that hurt him is what he said in the depositions. I think no one could, I'll be honest, I'm always in shock at what he says. I could not believe what he said in his deposition, and I think that really destroyed him. At the same time, I don't think any one of his attorneys wanted to put him on the stand, because I don't think he can be controlled. So I think on cross-examination, he potentially would have made things worse. Should he have been there to show how seriously he took this case? That's a different story.
All right, and lastly, before we go tonight, will this impact any of the other cases that he might be involved in?
It's a great question. I don't think so. The other cases, one's a criminal case that has absolutely nothing to do with this case. There are other potential civil cases, and there are other potential criminal cases, but even those are completely separate and apart than what happened in regards to this specific defamation and battery case.
All right, Julie Rendelman, we'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you. We appreciate it.